Hello, it's John at JSG Arms. Today I'm going to bring up a topic that a lot of people are talking about, but I'm going to add some things in there and my opinion about some things and some things that are a little bit different that people haven't mentioned yet. And what is the topic? It's the topic of shouldering the AR15 pistol. Pretty much the ATF is saying, I don't have it per word, verbatim. I don't have the papers in front of me. I'm just doing this out of my head. But pretty much this is what the papers say. Don't touch the brace. Either it's a SIG brace, or you also seen those blades. They pretty much say the AR-15 braces in general. Don't let them touch your shoulder. You can bring it up to your cheek and shoot, but don't let that touch your shoulder. Make at least an inch or so, because once it touches your shoulder, it magically turns into a rifle. Like if I touch my finger to my head becomes a finger. I guess. I don't know, but that's what they think. If you touch, I don't know. If I touched a pistol without a buttstock, technically with another, I don't know. But don't do it. It's like if I touch this pistol to my shoulder, my 1911 to my shoulder, does it become a rifle? Or is it still a 1911 pistol? I think it's still a pistol. But either way, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared up about that. That's what I'm going to say, because that's just the most stupid thing I've ever heard. Just because you touch something and a certain way makes it wrong. Well, actually, that does sound wrong. Especially, yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. But, well, if you have the consent, it's fine if they're above 18. I guess. I don't know, but, let's get back to talking about guns and not, sexual consent, I guess. But just let's pretend this is like consent for sexual consent. That SIG brace and all those other braces are underage. You don't want them to touch you. So keep that distance and keep it just enough where, it's away. But I don't think they're ever going to turn 18 unless, I don't know. It's just weird. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It sounds so wrong. But yeah, just don't let it touch your shoulder. Now, I'm currently building a pistol because of all this crap. Well, not because of all this crap, but I wanted to build a pistol, and now all this crap came in. Well, I got the pistol buffer tube that was meant for the SIG stabilizer brace. So that way, you put it on your arm, it'd be awesome. You'd be like friggin' like Terminator. But I decided not to get it, and I just put a little swing swivel there. But I'm thinking about just putting a little foam piece on here to, kind of contrast the FDE lower. And possibly one of those I also read you put the little cane tabs on it so you can set it up and prop it up and it won't go anywhere. A lot of people ask questions about the cane tip. You can put a cane tip on the end. They actually have letters saying so. But they also have letters saying so you can use the SIG brace as a buttstock. But now they're saying don't use it as a buttstock. Oops, I just touched my shoulder. Luckily I didn't have that arm brace on there. You guys would probably see me in jail 10 years, $100,000 fine. All the good stuff, and become a felon by accidentally touching myself. Well, at least it's not in public. Now all you guys know, obviously, that I'm a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. But how am I bringing that into the discussion? Well, once a rifle, always a rifle. Once this becomes a rifle, you can't convert it into a pistol. So once you attach a buttstock to this, it will constitute as a rifle. 16-inch barrel, all that stuff with a buttstock, you have your rifle. No, you can't do that anymore. So once a rifle, always a rifle, just to clear that up. And plus, if there is a way, people might say, oh, there's a way you can buy a tax stamp once it was a rifle and maybe make it become a pistol, SBR. But why would you want to go through all that trouble when you could just go get a virgin lower for like 30, 40 bucks and just build your own pistol? Because then you have to pay $200 tax stamp. So, with my rule of thumb and what everybody else has been telling me and what I've been reading and researching, once a rifle, always a rifle. Another thing is receiver extensions. Can you use the A2 receiver extension on your pistol? Yes, you can, but don't have a buttstock laying around where it's readily available to put on there. And What I would do is I'd probably destroy the threads and of some sort, or drill out the threads so that way they can't say you're using it for, you know, and you get one, you slide it on there. I would do that. It would make it longer so you could kind of shoulder it a little bit better. But they don't like the word shouldering, so try not to use that too much in this video. Don't want to offend anybody. Or make my pistol too controllable where I can actually know exactly where my bullet's going. But never mind, I'm not going to go on a rant. Next thing on the list is vertical grips. Can I have a vertical grip on my pistol? No, you can't. But there's a yes, you can. But then your rifle, not technically a pistol, not rifle pistol, but not a rifle, not a pistol. It's just considered a firearm. Well, there's a certain inches how long your pistol can be. If it's a certain length, then yes, you can. If it's overall certain length, you can. But with pistols in general, like the way we're thinking right now, at least I think you're thinking, but I don't know what you're thinking. I don't even know what I'm thinking. But you can have it, the like Magpul angled grips, or any kind of angled grip. You can have those on a pistol. But I wouldn't even push the limits to the vertical grip. Same thing with the SIG braces and all those different braces. I wouldn't even push my luck with that. So, can you use a vertical grip? No. Can you use angled grip? Yes. And am I going to use the angled grip in my build? Yes, I am, because I love the angled grips. I even got them on most of my rifles. I got them on my AKs and my AR15s. But I'm not going to go on a rant. So next thing we're going to talk about is, specifically for the AR-15 pistol, shooting in a certain way. Will this convert it into a rifle? Yes. And no. And I don't know. And they don't know. And we don't know. Did that make any sense? No, but it will when I explain this. SIG brace, like that, they're saying that's definitely a no-no now. They just came up with a law. They made their own law. They're not really elected officials, but they can still make their own laws. They're the ATF. They have all power that resides over us, pretty much. Well, all the power over the gun rules, which is kind of stupid. I think they should change that. Anyway, they made that up. It's not really a law. If you got it brought up in court, then you'd probably be screwed because they came out with that stupid letter. But yeah, certain ways with the braces, don't do it. For now, I think this is fine until they come up with something. Shouldering it should be alright. I just think it's a lot of bull crap. And it will technically convert it over. And yes, I know this don't got a trigger guard. My hand keeps coming up near the trigger. But there's no upper on here. Not going to happen. All I can do is probably pinch my little finger on this little hammer when it goes forward. So all you safety Nazis out there, don't worry about it. It's not a barrel. This has never even touched a bullet yet. Well, if I touch it with a bullet, does it become a rifle or pistol? I don't know. The world may never know. I don't think the ATF will ever know. Pretty much I'm waiting on clarification of what else. Like, I know this used to be good, but maybe they're going to come up with this not being good at all. But then if we do touch these with our shoulder, like I'm doing right now, rubbing all over my little shoulder. Oh yeah. Well, it also happened with pistols. This is my 1911. Well, this also happened with other kind of pistols, like with my 1911. It's all clear, nothing in there. Now I'll put the safety on. Alright, so if I touch this with this, and I start shooting it like this, it'll become a rifle. I guess. According, if they start doing that. But that kind of looks kind of cool. Maybe you guys out there, that if you're listening, maybe you can make a strap out of buttstock. Strap two 1911s on your shoulder like this, and just shoot randomly like that. Like you're, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. So that'd probably burn the shit out of your face. The muzzle flash. But yeah, so if I'm touching my shoulder with this, I'm touching myself with this long ass pole. I like the pole better. It's a little bit more smoother. This is a little awkward, but I like rubbing the pole up against my arm. So magazine's clear too, so don't freak out. So, well, actually, technically, this is not a pistol. Just pretend the upper's on here. This is a pistol, AR. This is a pistol, 1911. They're just really picking on the 1911 because it's black. They're racist. All right, so I recommend you guys go out, get an AR-15 pistol, so that way, you know, you can have it before it becomes illegal. That would not surprise me if they did make it illegal, because it's so much more dangerous to have control over your weapon than not to have control over your weapon, according to the ATF. So let's continue to do what we're doing, and that pretty much concludes my video. I get a lot of questions for them. I'm not going to write them because they always come out with new laws when people usually write them. I don't recommend writing them unless you're doing a build and you're kind of, you know, think you're breaking the law. Then yeah, but don't overdraft them questions, because the more questions you give them, the more they're going to be thinking as well. So we don't want them thinking, because they'll come up with more laws and think about something else stupid they could do. So yeah. So I'm going to continue rubbing this tube all over my shoulder until they say I can't, because it feels so good. A lot better than shooting a 1911 like that. Not that I have shot a 1911 like that. That'd be kind of crazy. But so I guess that concludes my video. I'm so confused. I don't even know if I'm done with my video. So thank you guys for watching. And I think that covers everything with the AR-15 pistol, and it doesn't cover everything with the AR-15 pistol, because the ATF don't know, we don't know, nobody knows what's going on with the stupid laws. So we don't even know if we're breaking laws, and we're trying to be law-abiding citizens by asking questions and trying to figure stuff out. So get your shit straight, ATF. Tell us what's going on, what's so evil, what's we're doing bad, and I'm going to continue to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, but I don't know what the right thing to do is, so I'll continue just to do my thing. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.